Hey there, Footsteps friends. My name is Chris, and I'm an exercise specialist in the Tyler area. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing some core exercises on the floor. And I know what some of you are thinking, there's no way I'm going to get to the floor. If I get down on the floor, there's no way I can get back up. But I'm here to take you through step by step how to get down onto the floor and how to get back up. Because I believe that knowing the skill to be able to get from seated to the floor and back up is a very important skill to have, especially in an emergency situation. So this is something that's important to practice when we're in good health. And I'm here to remind you that you are stronger than you believe you are, and you're more capable than you think you are to get down to the floor and back up. And so if you need a precautionary measure, you can let someone in the house know that you're coming down onto the floor, and they can help you practice this getting down and up. But I'm here to reassure you that you are capable and that we're going to go through this step by step and we'll practice together. And so all we'll need is a chair and a mat. And so to get started, we're going to go ahead and stand up and turn around and face the chair, having two hands on the chair. And so from here, we're going to begin to lower our body down, dropping one knee first, slow and controlled, keeping the core engaged. Then once we have one knee down, using the chair stability, we'll drop the other knee. Good. And then, so once we're here, we're going to use the chair to help lower our one hand to the mat, and then we'll take both hands to the mat. And then from here, we're going to drop one hip, slow and controlled, taking one hip to the ground. Good. And then once we get here, we're going to drop our right elbow, using our core to slowly control, moving around and onto our back. Good work. Make adjustments that you need. Feel free to move the chair over to the side a little bit. And then once we get here, we're going to place our hands at our sides for stability. Draw the navel to spine. So when you draw your navel to spine, you'll feel your low back connect with the mat. And then from here, we're going to do marches, lifting one knee at a time, keeping our core engaged so our low back is connected with the mat. That's 2. And 3, we're making it to 10. 4, nice work, core is engaged, don't forget to breathe. 5, 6, nice. 7, 8, 9, good, and 10. Nice work. Feel free to shift the legs left to right to let the low back release. Good. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to place our hands at our sides once more, and we're going to set up for a bridge pose. So our feet are at about hip width distance, they're planted firmly on the mat. Draw the navel to spine, connect with your core, and then we're going to lift our hips up towards the ceiling, creating a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. And then we'll reconnect with the body. So plant your feet, engage your glutes, lift your hips, connect with your glutes engaging. Draw your navel to spine and breathe. Try and relax in the neck, keeping the feet planted, glutes engaged, hips lifting, core drawing navel to spine. Good, we're here for 2 more breaths. Good, taking a big inhale here. And then as we exhale, we're going to lower down slow and controlled, one vertebrae at a time. Good, nice work. Feel free to bring your knees into your chest if you'd like. You can cradle rock left to right. Let the low back release. Good, and then we'll plant the feet once more. So that first bridge we held, now we're going to do 10 bridges lifting. So hands are at our sides again, palms facing the ground, planted firmly. feet are rooted, navel draws to spine, inhale. And then as you exhale, we'll lift the hips. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Keeping the core engaged. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good, lower. And lift. Good, lower. Exhale, lift. That's 5, halfway there. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good, lower. And lift, core still engaged, glutes engaged, lifting us. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good, last one to lower. And lift. This last one, we're gonna hold it here. Plant the feet, glutes engaged, core is engaged. Don't forget to breathe. You're doing good. Do one more big inhale here. And then as we exhale, we're lowering down one vertebrae at a time with control. Nice work. Taking knees into chest, cradle rocking left to right. Good. And we're going to plant our feet once more. So the next exercise we're going to do is going to be a swivel. So it's going to start by drawing your navel to spine and lifting your shoulder blades. Once they're lifted, we're going to reach the right hand as far down as we can and then to the left. Good. Right and left. Core is engaged. And left. 3, 4. Let's make it to 15. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay with it. Doing good. 9, 10. 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Nice. Relax the head and neck. Shoulders relax. Take a couple breaths here. Good. And next we're going to bring both hands behind the head. So what we're doing next is we're going to do crunches. But I want you to pay attention to what your head and neck is doing. I invite you to bring your gaze to come straight up at the ceiling and find a space right in front of your eyes to look at while we're doing these crunches. So feet are planted, navel draws to spine, take an inhale, and then as you exhale, lift, but head and neck is relaxed, and lower. Good, lift, and lower, really connecting with the core. Lift, and lower. Slow and controlled movement. Lift, and lower. Nice work. Lift, and lower. We're making it to 12. That's 5. Lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Draw your navel to spine. Inhale. Lift, and lower. Doing good. Lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. 2 more. Lift, exhale, lower. Draw the navel to spine. Last one, inhale. Exhale, lift, and lower. Nice work. Feel free to take the knees into your chest, cradle rock left to right. Good, we're going to do one more set of 12 of those crunches. Taking a couple more breaths here. And then whenever you're ready, hands come behind the head. Gaze is going to be focused straight up at the ceiling, so we're not straining, we're not pulling our neck down as we're crunching. We're just lifting the shoulder blades. Good, so draw the navel to spine, inhale. Exhale, lift. Slow, small lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good work. Lift and lower. Lift. That's 5. And lower. Lift. 6. Lower. 7. Good. 8. 9. 10. 2 more. 11. And 12. Solid work. Relax. Take a breath. Knees can cradle rock left to right. You can bring your knees into your chest. Take what you need. Good. And so our last exercise here, we're going to lift our legs to 90 degrees and our hands are going to press on our knees. So as you press down on your thighs as well as your thighs pressing up towards your hands, you'll feel your core turn on. So turn your core on. And then from here, we're going to straighten opposite arm, opposite leg. So left leg comes straight, right arm comes long. Good. Bring it back together. Press knees into hand. And then we'll straighten the right leg. Left arm comes long. This one takes some thought. Connect. Left leg long, right arm reaches. Good. Bring it back to center. Draw it in. Straighten the right leg, lift the left. Good. Bringing it back in. Opposite left leg reaches, right arm comes long. Back together. Right leg reaches, left arm long. Back together. That's 3. We're making it to 8. Left arm long. Oh, I said it wrong that time. Right leg comes long, left arm reaches. Good. That's 4. Left leg, right arm. Come back, press knees into hand. Right leg comes long, left arm reaches. 5. 3 more, stay with it. Left leg reaches, right arm. Back together, press, engage the core. Right leg comes long, left arm reaches. Good, that's 5. Stay with it. Left leg, right arm. Back together, press. Right leg, left arm. Back together, press. 6. 2 more each side. Stay with it, almost there. Back together, press. Right leg long. Back together, press. 1 more each side. Good job, reaching. Come together, press. Right leg comes long, left arm reaches. Come together, press. And we'll relax. Nice work. Take a second. Cradle rock the knees left to right. Let your core relax. Good job. So from here, we're going to make our way back to standing together. Take as much time as you need on your back before you get ready to stand. And I'm going to rotate this way so it's a little easier for y'all to see me. So you want your chair to the right of you. So if we're going to the right, our right arm is going to come out straight to our right. Right leg is going to come long. And so before we turn over, so your left knee is going to be bent, right leg is long, right arm is out to the side. From here, we're going to swing on to our right side. Left hand plants. Good. So our left knee is over. Left hand plants into the mat. Press into your left hand. And we're going to lift using our core coming onto our right elbow. Good. Find your stability here, keeping the core engaged. Press your left hand into the mat, your right elbow into the mat, and we're coming to the right hand. Good. So from here, we're going to use our hips, swinging the left hip around, coming on to our knees. So now we've made it to our hands and knees. That was the hardest part, coming up onto our hands and knees. And then next, one hand at a time is going to reach for the chair, followed by the other hand. And then from here, notice how my knees are pretty far away from the chair. We're going to bring the knees in as close to the chair as we can so that we have leverage. Our center of gravity is as close to the chair as we can get it. And then from here, you're going to reach you're going to reach your right foot forward to plant the right foot. I'm going to do the left one so y'all can see it better. So bringing the left foot forward, but whichever leg is your strongest, bring that leg forward first. So bringing from both knees down, coming to your left foot can be challenging. And so, if you have issues bringing that left foot forward, you can firmly plant one elbow on the chair and use your hand to bring the foot forward until we can plant the foot and our knee stacks directly over our ankle. That's the most important part. So now we have 3 points of contact that we can push into. Both elbows into the chair and our left or right foot, whatever foot's planted. And then from here, lean your weight forward, pressing into the elbows, and we're going to come on to the hands and bring the right foot up little by little, and then we've made our way back to standing. Good work. And if this was challenging for you, always feel free to go back through the video, watch it a couple of times before you get onto the floor to practice, or have a family member around to help you stand, whatever you need. But I strongly encourage practicing this with an able body rather than when we're in an emergency state. So if we can learn this and practice this and have this in our minds and be able to replay this step by step, it'll be a very useful skill if you need it someday. Thanks so much, friends. I hope this video was very helpful and y'all did great today. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Take care.